Over and over this Christmas season, folks have been asking me, are you ready for Christmas? Have you gotten that question? And what's your answer? Some of you are like, yes. Oh, you're one of those people. Over and over again, they kept asking me that question, are you ready for Christmas? Are you ready for Christmas? And I was honest, I said, no, I am not. For some reason, I have been struggling this Christmas season. I have been struggling. The Christmas cards did not go out. They're still sitting on my dining room table. My husband and I got together this morning to try to figure out what the food situation was going to be. Thank God he had the day off so he could go and handle that. I have things that need to be returned in the trunk of my car. I told Ed that when the package arrived from Amazon today, don't open it. Because I just made it right in under the wire. And over again, are you ready for Christmas? Are you ready for Christmas? And the answer for me this year is no, I am not. I am not ready. I am not ready with all of the lovely celebration things that we do. And for some reason, I am not emotionally ready for Christmas this year. I am just struggling. And when I think about that, are you ready for Christmas? I tie it back into the first Christmas, which we've been hearing about this evening. And I realized they weren't ready for Christmas either. And it's like there can be a breath, there can be grace in that I'm not ready for Christmas. The angel comes to Mary, surprise, you're going to have a baby. Was she ready for that? No. Mary goes to Joseph, surprise, I'm pregnant. Was he ready for that? No. Census, the Romans, hey, we're going to do a census, power play thing. And they have to make their way into Bethlehem. Were they ready for that big trip? Well, they had to get ready, and they get into town. Were people ready to receive them when they get into town? No, they were not. There was no room in the guest room. And so the baby was born where they keep the animals. And they just kind of MacGyvered it. They just kind of did the best they could. And then the shepherds. Were the shepherds ready for, their quiet evening shift to be interrupted by angels and angels and angels? Gloria in excelsis Deo et in terra pax hominibus bone voluntatis. I imagine they speak Latin. I don't know. It's just beautiful, They probably spoke Hebrew or Aramaic because the shepherds could understand. But I like Latin. So they weren't ready. Herod was not ready when some ambassadors, scientists, studiers of the stars showed up at his palace and said, hey, we're here with gifts from another country to honor the newborn king. And he's like, what? A newborn king? He's not ready. He's never going to be ready for someone to be king other than himself. Mary and Joseph had to get ready really quick to get out of town because Herod did dangerous, awful things. They were not ready for Christmas. They were not ready for Christmas. And there is grace in that. There is grace in not having all the beautiful decorations done or all the perfect presents bought. There is grace in not having the Christmas cards sent. There is grace in coming into this room with a broken heart or a distracted mind. There is grace in that. Thank God. The thing is, we don't have to be ready. Somebody asked me that, are you ready for Christmas? And I said, no, I'm not. And they said, well, it's coming anyway. and I was like, that's it. That's it. I don't have to be ready. I don't have to be ready. I don't have to have all, check marks on my spiritual preparation list. I don't have to have all smiley faces on my emotional tracker. I don't have to have all of this stuff done because Christ comes. Christ comes into a world that is not ready. And Christ comes into our lives when we are not ready. And it is grace and it is goodness. I love that line that the choir just sang when they said, "Be not afraid, God is with you." God is with you in the mess. God is with you in the pain. God is with you in the questions. God is with you in the confusion. God is with you in the danger. God is with you. With you. It's not, I'm going to be with you when you get your act together. Thank be to God. It's like, I am going to be with you right now. Right now. Right where you are. That is the grace of Christmas. That is the hope of Christmas. That is the love and the joy and the peace of Christmas. And that's what I need to hang on to tonight. That in the middle of the mess, the Messiah comes. And in the middle of it all, there can be sorrow and there can be gratitude. There can be pain and there can be hope. There can be joy, even when the peace hasn't shown up yet. They make their way, the shepherds make their way to where the Christ child is born, and they are full of joy and excitement. Were they ready? Nope. Hey, let's go see the baby. What are we going to do with the sheep? I don't know. Let's go see the baby. Right? The angels break through and it is joyful. And if you have ever been there when a child is born, the labor passes and the baby is put in your arms. And what do you feel? Joy. And gratitude, and hope, relief. That's my Christmas prayer for you. Is that in the midst of whatever of the not ready, that the presence of Christ can break through for you and remind you that you don't need to be ready. Christ is already here.